Hey guys, hope you're doing well. So apparently I'm having little problems with my camera today. I guess my hand's in the way and it froze up again. So I guess it'll just have to be an audio reading this time around. It happened that way with the earth reading as well. But anyway, I'm asking at the hand of the Most High, so he's going to have his way and get the last say. And so, anyway, whatever's going on, people think they have a right to mess with your technology. They don't. You're under judgment, government. Whoever's messing with my devices and stuff like that, I've really had enough. I have freedom of speech. I have a right to live. And you wicked people don't have a right to live in the earth. You really don't. You're full of nasty, is what you are. But anyway, I'll call you out every single time. I don't really care. Let's take a look at fire energy and see what's going on with this stuff. Thank you, sweet Elohim of the universe, Holy Spirit. What do you want to bring out for fire? So if you are new and you caught this channel for the first time, I talk about real life stuff that's real intense at times. I call out demonic forces that are trying to infiltrate people's brains and take people's souls away. And I'm not religious, I'm spiritual, and I fear the great Elohim of the universe. So you will get stuff on this channel that will be very challenging to you. And so anyway, if you don't like the truth, I guess you don't like the truth, and you'll probably end up leaving the channel. And that's your business. All right, thank you, sweet Jehovah. I appreciate you so very much. Jehovah, rebuke, bind, and block every foul, wicked, dark thing, and shove it down to the pit of hell. I think that it is going to go to the pit of hell for eternity. What are you going to bring out here, please? What's going on with this energy here, please? Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is about enjoying life's little luxuries, spending some time alone quietly. It's a successful self-employment energy that is coming out. This card also talks about, being segregated and used for your money as well. And some people have done that in a really big way. We have the Ace of Cups coming out here, and this is about love as well as discernment and stuff like that, and falling in love and relationships, it says on the card, spiritual growth, enhancements, things like that. A new home could be here as well. So you deal with, being whole on the inside, then that's great. That's really good energy then to come out for fire energy that's in the upright. So let's see what this is about. Somebody single could also be pregnant out here is also what it's showing. So, show me what this is. So there's secrets out here, and so we have the Bet and the Resh. So the letter R just came out with the Queen of Wands energy in the air reading as well. And there was going to be a removal there of something. We do have some type of headship out here in a really big way with those two words coming. Those two letters do make a word in the Hebrew language of somebody who is in some type of headship. But there's a secret out here around headship as well. If somebody in headship has a secret love, if it's okay for you to love, then great, congratulations. But if somebody also has another woman around something, then they do. With the High Priestess, she can represent that. Somebody's having to use their intuition around something. There's a judgment here. There's also something about coming back around, okay? The Five of Swords just came out. And the Knight in Shining Armor is here. There's a police person here, with the Knight in Shining Armor, since we got headship around something. There's some love matter out here. The Knight of Cups represents love situation as well. But somebody's got some strife around it with that Five of Swords coming out. Why is the Five of Swords showing up here with this Ace of Cups and this Nine of Pentacles for the overall energy? The moon and the sun. Something could have happened around the eclipse. There is some type of love romance situation out here. There's something emotional, maybe in the family or somebody's family. Soulmates are here with the moon. There's definitely some secrets out here with fire energy. Okay. But something's going to be eclipsed just like that still, even just energetically. There is something going on out here. There is some type of a defeat when you get the Five of Swords. Unless I said he was going to remove a wicked party here. So whatever that is. Show me what this eclipse is showing. You're also dealing with somebody who's lost their ever-loving freaking brain. They bow to molten images and stuff like that. The Most High says that he will give you a line of confusion. He's not the author of confusion. He tells you about some things and warns you about some things that will give you a confusion. And somebody got confusion on them because it came out today real heavy. We deal with some creeps and some stupid idiots think they can do some nasty business in the earth. They're just nutso. The Fool card just jumped out. It's coming out crossing on this moon and the sun. Something's going to be forced out here because last night when I read the Most, I said he was going to force something. And he is going to force it. He's going to get the last say. Deal with the Fool. For some people, they're getting a clean slate because they are. Because something's going to be eclipsed here. Something's known here with the Fool. So this also go back to technology and stuff with the Fool. And, you know, I talk about it all the time on my channel. Somebody did sign something because there was a forgery that just came out in the air reading, okay? And there was the Queen of Wands was over the top of that reading. So it doesn't have to be a fire sign there. It's just somebody passionate is there with that energy showing up. Could be for some people. But somebody did sign something because the Fool is the letter Tav and it represents to sign a signature, to mark a place out for something. Somebody signed a signature. That this card here on the Ace of Cups for your overall energy says a new home. So somebody could have signed a deed or something with documents are signed here or somebody out of your home signed something, whatever that was. There's a bunch of money around some stuff. Somebody's enjoying little lives, little luxuries because the word lots of money came out in the earth reading. For some people, there's deception around that, folks, because the moon's out here. Okay, whoever that is, the King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So we have the R and the B, the Q, the T. There's two T connections out here. Somebody's name is Rob out here as well. Okay, or Robin could be out here with that. We also have... somebody could play baseball. I have bats out here as well. And also there's something about some type of a heinous crime. And somebody did get beat up for some situation. Then you're dealing with a nasty party out here around something as well. Because it's come out real big. Show me information for fire energy. Show me information for fire energy. There's a spiritual person out here involved in something with the King of Wands. If he's in the upright, he'll take actions for something. Okay? If he's not, there's a chameleon sitting beside him. Somebody changes. Okay? They act like they are something they're not. And they get up and they're very charismatic somewhere. So whoever it is, male or female. There's some type of secrets, though, out here with this energy around a person, okay? There's the room. Okay, well, he also represents the other man, and then the other woman's out here around something. There's a single person. There's a police officer. There's a single police officer out here attached to somebody in headship somewhere, okay? Whatever that means, just coming out real heavy. Something's happened to a police officer as well. Whether they be upright or not, I don't know, but... because we got headship out here. We have the room. So somebody signed a signature and got a room somewhere and traveled somewhere. Then somebody signed something deceptive. Something's recorded somewhere. Okay? Something has been foolish with that because there's a record somewhere about something. Okay? We also have the thought card coming out. This is somebody learning something. Somebody has learned some information. Something is known out here. There's a judgment to something out here. Show me more information. Fire. There's the letter coming out. It's right there. I had something about somebody giving a message of some sort. Maybe it was a piece of mail to somebody. And the most I've got the Fool here. In this reading, there's a letter in the hand of this picture here. And the Most High said in the Instagram reading that if you send a message by the way of a fool, it's like cutting their feet off and you drink the damage thereof. Somebody gave some type of a message or a letter and said, hey, can you take this somewhere? And they said, yeah, sure. And the fool got the feet cut off. It never entered there. And now there's a mess somewhere. There is a mess somewhere. At the bottom of the deck, that jealous party keeps coming out today. Somebody's waiting on something, maybe waiting on communication to open up. They have learned something as well, and there's been judgment. And for some people, that's going to be positive. There's something joyful, about the morning time. It's maybe tomorrow morning. Somebody's going to get some news. But there is a jealous party that keeps coming out. This is a totally different deck. It's come out in 2 different decks that have a meaning of a jealous, overbearing party, and it also came out in wording today. So whatever has taken place, whoever's the jealous freaking fool that's done some nasty business, they got anger resting in their bosom. I don't know what the situation is. I'm not trying to take away from anybody's anger. I mean, everybody has a right to be angry, but sin not, right? Because the Most High said not to get up and say, well, I'm going to go do something to somebody. We're to wait upon him. And so there is waiting here, and it should be waited upon. Some people have been waiting a long freaking time for some stuff. Give me some more information here. So the sickle and the tree is coming out here. This is a danger. Somebody is dealing with a dangerous party, but Most I said he was going to kill a dangerous, wicked person. This is also, the tree also tells you to get grounded and to think. And the thinking card is out here. Thank you, Hoba. There's a final verdict to something here with the sickle. The fox just came out. This is somebody who has hidden intentions, and in the air reading, the Most High brought out that something was a setup. Somebody else was getting up and confessing something, and that kind of stuff has come out in 2 different platforms today. The fox card is hidden intentions and treachery, and somebody has been waiting on the communication about their hidden intentions and their little secret thing that they've tried to do and to get away with, because something happened in the mountains somewhere as well. The mountain is here. This is a blockage. This is also an enemy, but something did happen on some type of a camp trip or something like that, or in the mountains or something like that. Somebody trying to get away with that stuff, and I'm so sorry. You ain't getting away with it ever. You're going to pay for what you did in the murder. I'm sorry that you're an angry piece of nutcase and you did something in your anger and in your secrets. Your secrets are all going to come out because nobody gets to sit there in their secret. The Most High said his word will never return void. Whatever's in the secret will come to the light. None of us get to escape that at all. Somebody got an eyewitness to something, then you do. Okay. We also have an eye doctor coming out here. Something about the kitchen. There is a jury trial. No, there is something about legal matters. There will be a jury trial. Okay. You will go to jail for this. You will. For some people, there's an execution for this stuff. Okay. Whatever's taking place. Something about a skull. Okay. Will that go back to death matters? I had bones that came out the other day. Something's happened. Somebody found some evidence, and somebody's found some evidence. Let me just say this is real intense what I'm fixing to say here, but it's also prophecy. We have the judgment card here, which is the resh, right? The letter R. It's the letter R in the tarot. It just came out in the air reading. It means the head. Oh, the skull is your head area. Maybe somebody likes skulls. I don't know. But that rune that came out represents a removal. Okay, now if some people are going to, their headship is being removed, or somebody's headship is removing an employee, fine. But we got a death matter. We got heinous, nasty stuff, and somebody has plotted some grossness. And somebody still has the evidence, or somebody found a skull of somebody's head that had been removed for something, then fine. We got a really bad, nasty, heinous crime that was plotted because that word came out today. Okay? So we do have in wording a skull here coming out. Okay? And so we got the kitchen. And so somebody literally took something real sharp from the kitchen, took somebody's freaking head off. I don't know. We're dealing with the crazy people. We're dealing with somebody who's lost their freaking head. I got the sickle out here. And that is something sharp. Okay? So anyway, somebody did have hidden intentions around some stupid thing. The sickle can also represent surgeries. And so we have an eye doctor out here, and they also do surgeries on your eye. We also have abortion coming out here. Okay, that's also surgery. So whatever's taking place within some matter, somebody's hot, angry, they had another man, another woman. There is pregnancy out here. The Nine of Pentacles is a single person, and the Ace of Cups is a pregnancy. The Most High keeps bringing out all kinds of stuff about babies. Whatever that was, there was pregnancy. Somebody did go and do something. They signed a doctor's report on something. Something's recorded somewhere. Okay? Something is recorded somewhere. Somebody knew the information. Something came out about it. Somebody's done some heinous crime around the ordeal, I guess, folks. Anyway. There's a disaster out here. The next card says, well, there is a disaster because we're dealing with a wicked party. Okay? So if there's a jury trial out here, then there's something of a black nature of something of evidence that could be attached to something. Just the color black is out here. So whatever that means, somebody, a judge wears a black robe. If there is something connected to something with that color, then something is out here with that. Okay. The next card says, Proverbs 7:3-5 says, to say unto wisdom that wisdom, thou art my sister. And call out to understanding, and call understanding your kinswoman, that they may keep you from the strange woman and from the stranger which flatters with her words. Somebody did get seduced somewhere, folks. Something heinous has come out of this stuff, whatever that was. Okay, all right. Well, King of Wands is here, and the Queen of Wands was in the other reading, like I said. And there's been secrets out here around some stuff. And the other man, the other woman came out in wording the other day when I read on my other channel. Okay, all right. These two people plotted some heinous thing, and there was a third party with this Knight of Cups out here, and something's taken place, and that person died. Something really heinous came out of a matter. Then it's time for these people to get tried for something's taken place, whatever that is. Okay, well, there's the water coming out, the laguz. This has been very tribulous. This is also something that took place with somebody. They got embarrassed over a situation. And, again, that other rune that came out in the air reading, it stated that something happened. Somebody didn't take care of the situation. And now something's out of control. Okay, somebody got embarrassed somewhere out of whatever it was. And now there's been tribulation out here around some people. But I did on my other channel a reading this morning, and there was all kinds of stuff about a disturbance by water. There was stormy waters. The boat was there, and so now we're getting the rune that has a meaning of water. This is about balancing. This is also a medicine rune, and so we have that doctor stuff coming out here as well. So whatever all those connections are to it, there's something medical out here attached to all this stuff going on with you guys today as well. Until next time, folks, shalom.